The Strauss Animal Science Education Center started as a dream, an idea of something that would move Huntington University's ag program to the next level.
That's Huntington University President Dr. Sherilyn Emberton on celebrating that dream now becoming a reality. A small college in Northeast Indiana expanding its ag program in a big way with the opening of a new Animal Science Center. The Strauss Animal Science Education Center is a 10,000 square foot facility that includes large flexible pen space, an on-site classroom, and a living learning space as well for students interested in careers in animal science. Huntington University President Dr. Sherilyn Emberton joins us now with more on a larger strategy that is about to take place and taking place at Huntington University. And President Emberton, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Gary. As always, it's a delight to be here with you virtually.
Virtually, exactly. Well, this was a big week at Huntington. Governor Holcomb was there for the ribbon cutting of the Strauss Animal Science Education Center. Talk about the significance of that center.
Well, it was an amazing opportunity to have he and the director of the Indiana Development of Economic Development was there. We had Bruce Kettler, director of Ag for our state, and then all of our friends and people who believed in that opportunity. So it was a great day, and as you and I were talking earlier, the sun was shining, the birds were singing, you can fill in the rest.
Yeah, and this is part of a strategy that really began to unfold a little over 5 years ago. We're very intentional about wanting to get into the agricultural education field and really create some career pathways for students.
Absolutely. You know, when you and I met last time, we were just announcing the new plant science facility, which is great. You know, crop production, and most people in Indiana are familiar with wheat, corn, and soybean.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had to have a learning lab for our students who were interested in crop science. What we didn't have was an opportunity for our students to advance in animal science. And, you know, you and I talked, you know, as a college president, I'm always chasing great opportunities for our student. And even in the most recent economy study that came out, as far as ag and ag production, animal production in our economy, animal science and animal production, animal health is about $4.3 billion a year. They need a workforce, and Huntington University wants to be part of that solution.
And you are unique among faith-based universities in the entire country, focusing on agriculture, as you've mentioned before, faith, family, and farming, kind of the buzzwords.
We are, absolutely. There's about a half a dozen in the United States, the closest one being Dordt College. They've been around a long time, 1973. We are stealing everything we can from them. I don't know if Christian College is supposed to say that, but we're sharing best practices. They've been great in helping us, but we knew that would be a niche for us. We already draw a lot of students who are interested in developing their faith along with their academic vocational training or avocation. But we knew that with ag, it would certainly be a sweet spot.
Yeah, and we'll talk about the interest on the part of students and as they've looked at agriculture as an educational path at Huntington. What's been the demand?
You know, initially we looked at our students, we looked at where they were coming from, and repeatedly we knew we would have to deal with, as we said earlier, the crop science portion, but the animal science just continued to be of paramount importance. We have an opportunity for them to raise cattle. We have a cattle operation now that we're allowed for students to do, but we didn't have that special space for them to come to do research, to do observation, to do just basic practice, and then go in a classroom and analyze that. So this brand new facility, and you mentioned 10,000 square feet, 6,000 of that is flexible animal space. We won't really produce animals there, but we will have an opportunity to engage and study animals there.
And not really, Huntington is not really competitive with the big land grant institutions like Purdue and Ohio State, but very collaborative, right? You're looking at partnerships.
We are. We're great friends, to be honest with you. And in Purdue, Ohio State, both of their deans of agriculture were very integral in having real conversations with us as we've gotten started. We continue to partner with them. We serve with them on all of the boards across the state that push agriculture and the ag biosciences forward, as well as our students now are traveling together, doing projects together, and just recently met with Purdue's leadership, and we're looking at more expansion opportunities for us to work together.
Yeah, very quickly, we only have 15 seconds, but with AgriNovus and all the effort behind the biosciences, I know that's something you want to are a part of as well, and really connecting and trying to add to that momentum in that space.
We do. We know that's the future. Innovation, the ag sciences, the ag biosciences innovation. We want to be a part of that story. And we're doing a great job in our state. We continue to do a great job, but they need a talent pool. And schools like ours, Purdue, other schools in our area want to be part of that.
Very good. Exciting news at Huntington University, a new Animal Science Education Center, part of a growing ag education curriculum there. Dr. Sherilyn Emberton, as always, the president at Huntington. Thanks for joining us. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you, Gary.
All right.